We've been talking about the AFC North the past couple of days, and this kind of popped into my head. Do you think Zac Taylor gets overlooked a little bit? I mean, we all hear about Mike Tomlin, and rightfully so, and John Harbaugh. Those guys have been there a while. This guy's been to the Super Bowl and a couple of AFC championship games, and you never really hear him mentioned as one of the elite. Do you think it's because there's Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins?
That's a great question, Dave, and I completely agree. I think Zac Taylor doesn't get the credit that he deserves at times, and kind of does get overlooked and overshadowed because there are those superstar names that draw so much attention on this Bengals defense. I mean, not only has he taken this team to a Super Bowl, back-to-back AFC championship games, back-to-back AFC North titles, but you also look at individual games and performances he's gotten his team ready for. Going into Buffalo last season on the road in the playoffs, winning that game, winning a tough playoff game in Tennessee the year before. The record he has had against Kansas City, too, and you look at that regular season and how that's played out. So there's a lot of play that, I think Zac Taylor has proven he's been able to lead this team and really take this team in the right direction of where the organization wants to go with Joe Burrow. But not only that, just he's such a natural leader, and it's been incredible to see how his team has rallied around him from where they started back in 2019 to where they are now. Just the turnarounds that he has helped bring to this organization to make them a contender now year after year, and just setting that tone for what they want to accomplish here in Cincinnati. And I also think part of it too, Dave, and this might even just go back to the fact that Cincinnati, the Bengals, smaller market team, I feel overall don't really get the recognition that they deserve when it comes to teams across the country and just in the NFL alone, because this coaching staff between Zac Taylor, offensive coordinator Brian Callahan, defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo, and you need to look at special teams assistant coach, Darren Simmons, who's a special assistant to the head coach. They've all been together now for the last 5 years, and they're the only coordinating and head coach continuity in the NFL who have been together for that long period of time. And it really goes back to where I'm shocked Lou Anarumo is not a head coach somewhere for just what he has done on defense between him and Callahan getting interviews this last go around. So it's something that I know Cincinnati's really thankful and blessed to be able to have those guys in that position for so long. And I think that just goes back to just why this team has been able to have that sustained success for an extended period of time, because you have those same people in the right roles. And it just all goes back to Zac Taylor and what he is building here in Cincinnati.